What's going on, guys? So I wanted to post a video here before we start doing things to it, but we got a brand new enclosed trailer. So I wanted to, this is a 7x16. I wanted to go over everything before we put racks on and do things like that. So this is it right here. This is a 7x16 with the 7x16. So the reason we did this is because about a week ago, one of the something underneath there snapped, and we had to then move everything out of there into our small commercial trailer. And of course it was like a Thursday, so everything was going horrible. So this is a 7x16, has the ramp, the side door. We'll go through all that, we'll check it out inside. So what I do with these trailers, and what you have to keep in mind this time of year, even though it's not fall yet, it's still the miserable summer, so you got to keep an eye out for things on sale. A lot of these dealerships, where it comes to these trailers, are like trucks and cars, or a regular car and truck dealership, where when the year's coming to an end, they mark things down just a little bit because they have new stock coming in. So this trailer right here, this 7x16, is actually a brand new 2023, right? Yeah, it's 2024 right now. That's a 2023. So that's brand new, been sitting on the lot all last year and this year. It's a 7x16, and we paid $7 grand for that with tax. Okay, at a couple $100, but it was $7,000. It was listed at $7,000 for a 7x16 trailer. That one over there is, I think that's like a 5. That's a 5, or that's a 6. It's a 6x10. That's our old. We use that for commercial, and then our other one's a 7x14. So realistically, their 7x14 in stock there was more than this one we got here. But since this was a year old, just sitting on the lot, they marked it down a couple $1,000s. So I jumped on that real quick. But that's one thing I wanted to go over before I get too deep into here. I don't think the same's with mowers. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below if mowers are the same way. I think some dealerships do mark down a little bit or have random sales, but this is what I've done for the last 2 trailers we've needed, and luckily this was perfect timing. I was trying to put this off until the fall, because I believe we're going to be having a second crew rolling out of here next spring, and I'm going to be going over that, a second mowing crew daily, that is. So anyway, 7x16. It does not have the extended tongue. Some guys get that extended tongue for the dump trucks. As you can see, this is what we did. Well, I did this personally about 2 summers ago, where this dump truck, the turn was too tight. But anyway, we have our other Ram pickup now on the mowing crew full time, so that dump truck's just doing landscaping. So I did go with the short tongue. No idea what like the Outback DLX version means on this. Obviously it's tandem axle, electric, everything's usually electric nowadays, I'd assume, if you're going this big. But that's pretty much that down there. Again, like I said, not the extended tongue, but that's fine because we use the pickup trucks anyway for the mowing team now, for all this stuff, or when it comes to just the I guess the landscape maintenance we call, where we do the trimmings, hedge trimmers, things like that. It does have the V-nose. I do like that. Some of these giant trailers have just the flat. I don't think it matters, especially where we're at and what we're doing. We don't go on the highway. I don't think that dump truck has ever even gone over 60 miles per hour. Honest to God, I don't think it ever has. So I never really cared for that. I know there's a bunch of science behind like the aerodynamics and things of that sort. But let me go through the back here. And then these are obviously the biggest thing with me is these easy lube type things where you just grease them up. That is awesome, just great all around. My old open trailer, you'd have to take the hub off, and that was nice to learn because that's what guys did back in the day, but that was that was horrendous. So I'll go through the back here. And this is a Pace American too, if you see up there. Back. So this is it. This is the 7x16. Wow, it's hot. This is the 7x16. Starting to kind of get things together in here. Side door. Open that up for some light. But this is before we do anything. Well, I did a little bit. So trimmer spool rack right here. Handheld blower is going to go down here, and then it got too hot, so I gave up. But trimmer racks are going to go right up here. Same setup as our other trailer. We're going to have a push mower in the corner right here with the Jungle Gym wheel lock. That's old school what I said there. You guys that know the whole Jungle Gyms, it's the original racks, them guys. So we have their wheel lock right there and a push mower there. Usually the backpack blowers are right here somewhere. We're gonna build a little shelf here. Gas cans go down here, spare tire up here. I don't go too crazy in these trailers. A lot of guys like haul their whole entire toolbox with them. I get it, if you got a giant trailer and you can build all this stuff, do it, but we don't do that. I don't like going through things. All the tools we will have, just like our other trailers, is what you need and you're gonna come across when it comes to repairs on the go or doing something on the fly. So these walls are, I don't know the exact thickness, but this is like the heavy duty plywood. That trailer, our OG trailer, the 6x10, that has the very thin, it's like paneling. It was horrible. But regardless, even with this thick plywood on these walls, you still got to brace all your racks. Nothing, nothing's gonna hold. These walls aren't gonna hold that kind of weight and it's the metal just outside of this. But besides that, what I wanted to show you here is kind of what we do on the floor. This is just some type of heavy duty, wood flooring, but we always do the non-skid. This black stuff, and it's very much worth the money, is like the gritty non-skid type flooring we have on all of our trailers. You know what it's like when you're hustling and it's raining, and I took one spill a long time ago. Ever since then, we do that whole non-skid type flooring on all of our all of our gates on all the trailers, regardless. That's something we do in the winter. I only put one coat on because that can of non-skid is actually really expensive. Wherever you get it from, it's expensive. But that's the setup in here, guys. Again, push mower racks, trimmer racks, push mower, tool area. We'll have the 36 up front, and the 48 back here. Not trying to overload it. Again, we rarely even use the 36 as it is, mainly the 48, and we push mow a lot of small gated backyards. But that's that there. Our logo guy is coming back. He's gonna obviously do the same as the other trailers. Get the logos on the side and the back there. But that's really it, guys. What's cool with these is these are all undercoated frames. I could care less because we're in the Northeast, so in the winter I scrape everything and I don't sandblast it. I don't have a sandblaster. I'm a grass guy, so I don't have a sandblaster, but I sand everything off and then repaint everything here. Everything gets rusted up. You'd be surprised. That trailer we use for storms especially. One truck does not have a plow and we tow that around and do residential. That just gets destroyed just by one storm. It's amazing what salt does to everything. Again, if you're in the Northeast, you understand. But that's it, guys. Nothing fancy. It's a 7x16 enclosed Pace American trailer. Again, I just wanted to go over obviously I'll post something when we get everything fitted up, but like I said, this time of year you really want to look for these deals. Keep an eye out for these fall specials. Every dollar helps this time of year. You can spend all the money you want, you can do what you want, make all the money in the world, but just make sure you're putting money away. There's going to be an end game to all this, or if someone sells off, or obviously at some point you should be able to let your business go on its own while you work while you work on it and not in it, if that makes sense. You know, like we just got a brand new F-250, brand new trailer, we got a new mower this year. None of that matters. If you're not putting money away, none of that matters. So, you know, if you're gonna reinvest, that's great. The best thing about this is we haven't really bought anything new last 2 years. I'm not saying things break or things should last forever, but it was kind of due. Like last year, we didn't buy anything, you know, besides parts and tools, little things. But this year we've been through a mower, trailer, and it's good. You know, you need to have these little savings. When you're starting out, it's different. You know, my backstory with my job I had in high school, I was able to save a large amount of tip money to buy my first trailer, and actually my first red Toro right there, which I just can't get rid of because they're still fine. They're used all the time. Again, you take care of everything. You take care of everything you have, and it will take care of you. But again, not trying to go off topic here about payments and loans, but you gotta cash flow everything. You know, it's not that hard if you know, get a couple $100s a week and you make the different accounts, you put things in different areas. Simple. Not trying to go off track. Anyway, 7x16 Pace American enclosed trailer. It's an Outback DLX version. I have no idea what that means. So that's that, guys. I'll post up some videos and some pictures when we get the inside done and everything logoed up. But if you have a 7x16 or an enclosed trailer, let me know in the comments below how you do everything. Like I said, we've only got 2 or 3 mowers, 3 trimmers and an edger and a couple blowers. I don't overload these things, but let me know what you do below in the comments, and I'll, you know, I'm always, I'd like to, whatever works, you know, whatever works for your business and efficiency, mow and go. You know, you don't want guys, you know, looking for things or digging for things. So let me know. Again, guys, thanks for watching. See you later.